Hello guys, welcome back to your English class. Today I'm going to explain you the exercises from the unit 21 from your book 2. We're going to start with the first part, that it's the title of the unit. That it's unit 21 called Healthy Habits, and we have the objective expressing condition effects in the future using negative structures. So we're going to start with the first part on exercise 21.3. It says fill in the blanks with the correct words. We have in this case 6 sentences, and the idea is we have to try to complete them with the right word. Now, don't forget that we are checking first conditional, but in this case we're going to check it in negative way. Maybe you can write the condition in negative way, or maybe the consequence in negative way. Okay, now here we have the first part. It says if you consume fats and sugary products, you will not get heart conditions. Number 2, we breathe easily if we don't quit enough smoking. And next, number 3, if you don't practice any sport, you keep your progress in check. Number 4, healthy habits will not produce any changes if you continue with them. If people avoid bad habits, they have severe healthy problems. And if we don't take care ourselves, we last for a long time. Okay, now the idea is you have to check. If you have if, you have to write a negative sentence in present simple, or maybe positive sentence, but it's present simple. And if you don't have if your sentence is a consequence, so you have to write maybe will or won't in negative way. Okay, now on exercise 21.6, you have fill the spaces with the proper verb or auxiliary to form negative consequences. Now you have to write maybe don't or maybe won't. Okay, now the idea is you have to read it and you have to add the correct verb or the correct auxiliary. For example, the first one, it says if you don't more vegetables, you have the energy to keep doing your daily activities. People regain strength if they don't consume fast food, and your body cleans itself if you change your habits. Okay, now the idea is you have to be careful and you have to add, is it maybe the verb, maybe the auxiliary in negative or positive way. Okay, and the last activity 21.7, choose the most appropriate ending for the following sentences. Use negative statements. Now you have in this case 6 sentences, and the idea is you have to be careful to continue or to complement the ideas. Okay, most of them are the conditions and you have to write the consequence, but you have 2 consequence and you have to write the condition. Okay, now here we go. The first one, it says if you keep smoking, maybe you can say you will die soon, maybe. Number 2, if we don't drink enough water, we will have health problems. Number 3, people will not change overnight if they don't know. 4, if you don't eat meat. 5, if you have problems with your health. And 6, walking to your job will help you if. And the idea is, again, I told you, you have to write, is it your correct consequence or your correct condition. Okay, now what about your workbook? In your workbook we have to start with exercise 21.1. It says choose the correct option to complete the sentences. Now the idea is you have how many they are? They are 8 sentences, and you have to choose between 2 options that are in brackets. The idea is you have to check is it your consequence or your condition according with the structure of the sentence. For example, on the first one it says, you a heart disease if you eat too much salt. Number 2, you won't pay a higher insurance if you a sports car. If we don't protect the elephants, they extinct. If you don't an apple every day, you will not be very healthy. You won't pass the course if you better if don't turn off the lamp. If you don't put out so much sugar in your coffee, you so much weight. And you will not enjoy a healthier life if you worrying about little things. Okay? Now the idea is you have to be careful and decide what is the correct word. Is it the first word or the second word? Okay? Now, on exercise 21.2, it says use the words from the box to make complete sentences using the first conditional. Okay, in this case you have 12 sentences, sorry, 12 sentences, and you have the verbs in the box. Now the idea is you have to complete the sentences with the verbs. The first one, it says design, fire, not understand, arrive, use, not give, be, let, travel, know, send, study. And you have number 1, if John misses a train, he late for work. If we they're too late, they will not let us. Number 3, if you don't arrive to school on time, we your parents a note. If it rains, we the umbrella. If she sees Tom, she him know. You many interesting places if you visit Rome. If the students hard, they will pass all the exams. We her if she speaks too fast. If the cat is not thirsty, it's something to drink. If James forgets the appointment, his boss him. If Tim doesn't fix the car, he next weekend. And Charlie the poster if he can get the pictures. Okay, now the idea is you have to complete with the correct verb. Okay, now on exercise 21.3 it says some of the sentences are correct if they are, put a check in the parentheses, and if it is incorrect, cross out and write the correction on the line. Okay, now you have 10 sentences here. Now the idea is you have to write on the parentheses. If your sentence is okay, you have to write just a tick. Okay, but if your sentence is wrong, you have to write a cross, and next to on the line you have to write the correct sentence. Okay, you have 10 sentences. You have, for example, number 1, if I see John, I tell him your news. He will be very pleased if it is true. I will not finish the job tomorrow if I can. If they catch the bus now, they arrive at time. We won't have picnic if the day be fine. If you ask a policeman, he tells you the way. If you go to town, you will not see my brother. I will use an umbrella if it rains. If she think carefully, she will not make a mistake. And if you don't need it, my father will use it. Okay, now you have to check what is the correct sentence. Is it correct? You have to write a tick. If not, you have to correct next to the line. Okay, and the last activity you have 21.10. Match the columns to form proper sentences and write the correct number in parentheses. Now you have 7 sentences in numbers and you have the brackets, 7 brackets. The idea you have to join them and they have to make sense, obviously. For example, the first one it says, if you don't let go of your emotions, if I let people retrain you, you will not be as successful. if you don't have a plan of actions, if you don't forget the past, you will not give up bad habits, you will not enjoy success, and the parentheses, you will never enjoy the future, you will don't stop spoiling yourself, if you don't take responsibility, if you don't know the failure, they will never stop controlling you, they will never have a specific goal, and you will never change your feelings. Okay, and that's all. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope that you're okay. Don't forget to check if you have to make a video or recording for this unit. In this case, you don't need to make notes about it because I sent you a video about this topic, but it's in negative. It's the same idea, but just in negative way. And that's all. Take care, guys. See you later. Bye bye.